There is a big shift in finances in a lot of Canadian households right now, with parents supporting their adult children. Financial expert Robyn Thompson joins us now with more on the implications, especially if the parents are about to retire or maybe have retired. It's like, what, you've planned all your life for this, you didn't plan on having this extra expense.
I know, and that's really where you need to start. It's looking at it and saying, I have planned my entire life to retire, and now you have to look at this and say, if I need to support my adult children, what is the capacity for me to do that? You need to look at your finances and understand, if I give this money now to help them, what does it mean for me, not just now, but down the road? Because I think that sometimes people forget that the money that you gift now takes it out of circulation for you, doesn't allow it to grow or compound or allow you to use it in the future. You're giving the gift now, but you're also giving the potential capital growth of it as well. So it's about understanding, what does that look like? And then, you know, do you choose to do that? You know, it's a necessity. And are you able to?
And are like, some are fortunate enough to be in that position where they can help, and then others cannot help financially at all.
And I think it's natural for parents to want to help your children. You want to be able to say, okay, you're going through a difficult time, let me help you. How can I help you? But you need to put some boundaries around that. If you're a parent and you're in a place where you know your child needs some help, what does that look like? Is it help with paying household expenses? Is it utilities? Is it rent? Is it cable? Or is it things like...
That's if they're living at home?
That's, or even if they are living on their own. Perhaps they've gotten to a place where inflation's too high. They've lost a job, or they've had financial circumstances that have hit them from somewhere that they can't see, because usually that's what happens. And they need to support. So that's one way. But what if it's about, they put too much money on their credit card, they have too much consumer debt?
Bad debt.
That's bad debt. Is that a place where you want to take from your future self and from your money to be able to say, you've made some reckless decisions, what does that mean for me, and am I willing to do that?
Okay, so it could mean like giving a little bit each month, or do you recommend a lump sum?
Yeah, and I think it depends on what your capability is. I think you look at it and understand on a case-by-case basis. Where are you struggling? What do you need? Is this for education so you can retool in this new world of work so they can create more money? Is it about helping them with a down payment, which is a gift that's going to grow in equity? Or is it going to be, listen, I can afford to shave down my expenses $250 a month, so I can give that to you to help you pay for groceries or some of the expenses that you haven't been able to afford. So what can you afford and what does it look like?
Right. And you got to think, what can you take away from your future, right? From your retirement if you're not quite there yet.
Yeah, and when you think about taking money away from your retirement, what that also means is that you're now going to have a heavier reliance on things like old age security, your Canada pension plan, the guaranteed income supplement if you're a low-income senior. So you're going to have more reliance on other things and less reliance on your own control with your own investments. So it really is that dance between helping, being able to stretch that chewing gum for my life, because we don't know how long we're going to live.
Or how expensive it's going to be.
Into 100 or 90.
Yeah.
And there is things like long-term care or accidents or illness that happens. So you need to make sure you have a bit of a buffer and that you are helping your children and that they actually need the help. You know, sometimes they might just want to stay in the nook where it's warm, right?
Yeah.
So is it a launching problem or is it a financial problem that you need to handle?
Right. So it's good to just, we got about 20 seconds left, just have that discussion.
Yeah. And again, boundaries. And what I think that some people don't realize is that making money and keeping money are not the same things.
Okay.
Right? So making money requires bold decisions and actions.
All right.
And keeping money is about being calm and reasoned and thoughtful approaches.
We've run out of time. We'll get the links up on our website, chch.com.